Are you ready for Sunday morning free live tarot readings? It is Sunday morning, and I'm setting up an intro screen so that you'll have music and a countdown and a beginning, and not just me sitting here talking to myself. So, yeah, I'm setting that up today. Should be in place for tonight. And tonight we may try Lenormand readings. See how that goes. Get something different up in here. Try it out and see how it is. Let's see. What was the Slow Tarot had a really small book that came with it. I remember that. Now I'm trying to find it so I can put it back in the box. Put it back in the box. Here we go. Alien, hello. How's it going? We are putting the Slow Tarot book back into the box. We'll start out with this one today. I think this one's pretty fun. Shreyas, hello. Laura, hello. How's it going? How are you? Larry, good morning. How are you? There, Larry. Want to be a moderator? There you go. You are now a moderator. Hopeful Soul, 72. How is it going? You want a life overview. A life overview. I'd like to know if there's another chance between Sean and myself. Alien wants to know. So we'll use the Slow Tarot and find out. By the way, tonight is going to be Lenormand readings, which is always fun. If you're curious about a list, by the way, it is completely random. It is completely random. Donations get read first, obviously. I mean, that's only fair. But, you know, it's completely random. Let's see. Does my ex Jordan still love me? I think him and I are twin flames. So what's the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate and a life mate and a soul flame? I think I've heard all of those. So I'm kind of curious, you know, is there a difference? So reading title. Let's go and try. Alien wants to know another chance between Sean and myself. And for this, I think it would be great to jump into, actually we're not going to use the Slow Tarot. I just hyped it. For like 10 minutes, I hyped the Slow Tarot. And now we're not going to use it for this reading. We'll use it for the next reading though, just not this reading. So let me move everything and unveil the main screen. All right, so let's go for the breakup spread. There we go. So we got the breakup spread. So, whoa, need to move the green screen over. Sorry for the weirdness there. Your part, their part, what can you do? Other influence, can it be saved? And most importantly, is it worth saving? For this, we'll use the Llewellyn Tarot. We do have that green screen hand action going there. Harbinger, how's it going? Julie, welcome. It's good to see you. Etudez, it's good to see you as well. And Vicky, Pranitha, and Juan GL, hello. How's it going? All right, let's find out all of the differences of what we're going on here. So obviously this is a green screen, as you can plainly see. But I think it's cool because we can use different spreads on this particular screen. So is it worth saving? So this is going to be the real card right there. Is it worth saving? All right, let's look about your part, their part. Flip that over. By the way, this is the Llewellyn Tarot trimmed. The border on the Llewellyn Tarot is quite intimidating and a bit much if you ask me. It's almost as bad, if not worse, than the Thoth border. So, all right. So we need to find out if that's saved or worth saving or not. Joe, hello. How's it going? Chris Yao, how are you? Lily, hey, welcome back. Hello. Helen Dahl, welcome back as well. Let's see. Still thinking you need a budgie. I'm not really sure what a budgie is. I looked it up and I think that was something that fits around my nuts or something. I don't know what that means. I guess it means something different for everybody, but on the internet, that was a very interesting type of recommendation there. So let's find out about the breakup. Your part. I think you wanted more out of the relationship than they were offering. I think you wanted a bit more. You're just not satisfied. Wasn't 100% satisfactory. Not 100% satisfaction guarantee was just not there. I believe you wanted more from it. You had expectations. The other person maybe didn't live up to those expectations, or maybe they had different expectations. But, you know, as far as that goes, it's just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. You had a lot of growing to do. You had a lot of things that you wanted. And those just wasn't there. That peacefulness wasn't present. Their part about the breakup, I believe it was just too much. I think that they wanted something a little bit easier going. It's almost like it was a bit too much. They wanted a bit less of what was there. They wanted a bit more smooth transition or a smoother type of relationship as far as that went. And as far as that goes, I mean, it just didn't work out in the way that both of you expected. So what can you do? What can they do? What can you do? I believe you can, I believe you can sort of work on the stability of the relationship. You can really sort of put some effort into, how can I meet halfway with these expectations? Clearly, both of you don't have the same expectations, or everything would have gone pretty smoothly, as far as finances, as far as the love goes, as far as, what you want out of the relationship. I think that you can both sort of come back halfway. The defeat card, the Lord of Defeat card in here, again, sort of points to it's just too much conflict and not enough, again, meeting halfway and negotiation as far as what that does. So what can they do? They can sort of come back to the table and find that balance, or find that space to where, again, both of you could negotiate it out. I don't think there's anything that was just terrible. I don't think that there was anything that was just unfixable, but there is that, dissatisfaction in the overall relationship. In order to fix that, you're really going to have to, again, come back to the negotiation part. CC Dragon Fairy Tarot, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, there's a subscribe button down there. Please hit it. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Other influences, the communication really needs to get fixed. There's not a lot of communication that's going on that's beneficial. The communication that was there really can be tweaked, and a lot of factors can be fixed with that. Really need to sort of come to the table. I mean, a lot of the spread is just this overall dissatisfaction with the relationship. Some people want some things, other people want other things, and you do have outside influence as well, trying to sort of move you in particular directions or influence you in ways you don't want to be influenced. And it's your relationship. You need to concentrate on that and not be too thick into the weeds. Get out of the weeds, and just go and relax, basically. So can it be saved? Yes. I mean, it does look like it can be saved. It's a factor of, again, all the factors that I've talked about before, just the general peace in the relationship. If the peace is not there, if people feel dissatisfied all the time, if there's too much in the air, the big cloud hanging over the relationship, yeah, I mean, it won't be great. Is it worth saving? I think that's the question of the hour there. I mean, when you're looking at the 5, you're looking at conflict. Is it worth saving? Unless you fix what was wrong, no. Unless you fix what was wrong, no. So your question, is there another chance between Sean and myself? There's a chance. It can be saved. Do you want to put forth this effort into the relationship when it clearly wasn't working out? Do you want to change yourself that much to get back into the relationship? Do you really want to negotiate all of this out? I mean, is this worth this much effort versus just moving on? I mean, that's a question for you. But so is there a chance? Yes. Is it a lot of work? Yes. Is it something you want to chase? Do you really want to go through that work, or do you just want to find someone new? I mean, at some point you have to make that decision. And a new relationship coming in with what if you have the same problems that you had with the old relationship, then you really need to sort of start looking at, what are the factors here that I need to be fixing? Because clearly something isn't working out, and I need to adjust that somehow and adjust it on my end. So anyway, so that was your reading. Let me know if it resonated. I greatly appreciate it. We'll switch back to the main screen. Per Bugaloo, how's it going? It's cool to see your face on the channel page. You're quite welcome. What is coming up for love from me? Lady Star Soul wants to know. Inga, welcome. How are you? Kit, welcome. How's it going? Tracy, haven't seen you before. It's good to see you on the channel. Hanging out, doing some tarot readings. Tonight we're going to do Lenormand, I think. I think we're going to do Lenormand, at least I hope. Now we have my arm in the channel and my hand in the channel. There we go. All right, so who is next? Let's find out, by the way, in case you're wondering about a list. There's no list. Donations take priority, then I just randomly pick people. That's the way it goes. That's how I do it. Let's see, don't do drugs, kids. That's right, Julie. Julie has it. Interesting read, quite spot on. Well, that's good. I'm glad to be right occasionally. Once a week, I am correct. Once a week. Saba, welcome. How's it going? Where's my connection with Tom headed to? Huh. And Kit. Kit. Trying to think. You're a Patreon. Well, welcome. Let's see. Trying to think which Patreon member you are. I've read your names off so many times. You think I would remember? Kit. I don't remember. Let's see. Anyway, well, good morning and thanks for being a Patreon. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. What is Mesh's true feelings towards me? Let's find out. Vic wants to know Meshes. Angela, hello. How's it going? Anamika, hello. How are you? Let's see. Career in mystical science. Do I have a career in mystical science? You know, that is an interesting question. I like that question. Let's find out about that. It's not science, it's mystical science. SA wants to know, do I have a career in mystical science? Let's find out. Let's see. Tracy, I commented on last night's video to you. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Let's see. I read all the comments, by the way. Believe it or not, Lenormand, like a general Lenormand reading. Well, don't have a Lenormand set up quite yet. I woke up about 7 minutes ago. And I am horrifically lazy, like I mention all the time, and yet people tell me I'm not. I can prove that I am horrifically lazy. Okay, I did say slow tarot. Now we're going to do the slow tarot. That is the worst graphic I've ever put up for a tarot deck right there. That big white background. That's just terrible. So I'm going to take a picture of the box and replace it. Because every time I put it up, Joe complains. Joe's like, dude, that has so much background and it's all white and it looks terrible. So we're going to use the slow tarot. Lacey Bryant. This is a hand painted. Well, not, you know, each card's not hand painted. But anyway, this is derived from Lacey's paintings. So that is all exciting. By the way, if you like painted tarots, if you like painted oracles, guess what is coming out? You guessed it, the Echoes of Nature. The Echoes of Nature. It's coming out soon. If you like pictures of hand-painted stuff, let's find. Joe, where did I put the Echoes of Nature? You'd think I hopped my deck. You'd think I put it out there. So see, there's nature paintings like that, that, and my favorite like that. I actually had to throw that away. Nobody wanted it. I know that's a great advertisement for my deck. I had to throw it away because nobody wanted it. But it is what it is. If you like paintings, then the Echoes of Nature is coming out. Anyway, I had to throw this away, Joe. Nobody wanted it. I put it on Facebook, and nobody wanted it. And I usually give my stuff to nursing homes, but they were already booked out with too many paintings of mine already. So I gave it to the nursing home. They said, we have too many. And I put it on Facebook, and nobody wanted it. So I ended up just tossing it. It's one of my favorites, too. The greens were absolutely terrible, but that's the way it goes. That is just the way it goes. Hi, everyone. So happy to finally make it here. Mystical Empowerment. It's good to finally have you here. I'm just saying. Shrekas wants to know when I get married to this man. Oh, La Ami. Kit. La Ami. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it, Kit. La Ami. All right. So do I have a career in mystical science? Knight of Wands, the Magician, Eight of Coins. Absolutely. We have a lot of good. See, Joe, that's what I'm saying. It was a good painting. I liked it, but nobody wanted it. I'm just, sometimes you just get rejected. You got to deal with it. That's the way it goes. So, I mean, basically, yes. Well, Joe, I would have shipped it to you. So basically, yes, you have a career in mystical science. We're talking about the Magician, 8 of Coins, and the 4 of Coins. This is a lot of good cards. So if you're looking for something for a career, now obviously this is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't quit your day job just because I said you had a career in mystical science. But the 4 of Coins points to, I mean, there is a pursuit or there is a run-up speed as far as getting that, right? The 4 of Coins is holding on to what you have, but not only that, it's also related to fortune. So fortune, in other words, getting into money or having money coming in, and that is going to be a boon for any sort of mystical science and stuff like that. Obviously, Business 101 is different than mystical science. Business 101, you need to start with small, you need to grow the business, you need to have the customer base, etc., all the obvious things. But as far as the fortune card is concerned, that is nice, and that is going to be something to where you can sort of dive into that. I don't have a day job. Well, see, that's great. So yeah, the 4 of Coins does look pretty good as far as getting money, as far as holding on to money, and as far as getting that initial surge, how it goes, right? Now, the 9 of Wands, I do think, again, that there is a barrier between you and your customer base. You have to do Business 101 tactics, which is to build the trust, build the customer base, build the infrastructure, that whatever you need as far as mystical science, and get all of that taken care of and all that. But there is a run-up speed, there is some run-up costs, and obviously anything associated with any business is going to have the 9 of Wands within it, which just means there's that barrier there because most people just don't have that, type of stuff. And you also have to have patience as you sort of build that up. So yeah, I mean, as far as career is concerned, it does look fairly good. Now, fairly good, we're looking at the Magician next. And the Magician's a very powerful career card. But the Magician is also Mercury. We're talking about the communication of Mercury, getting out there and having that communication, having your people know who you are, getting in touch with the people that you need to be in touch with, and all of that. So the Magician is a fantastic card. When you're talking about any career readings, you really, really want to see the Magician. It's a very powerful card in all career readings, right? So just a fantastic card to sort of go into this with. And then you have 2 Coins cards, which again points to career possibilities. There is a great career possibilities. 8 of Coins. Now, there's a difference between the 3 of Coins and the 8 of Coins. And when we're talking about the 3 of Coins, 8 of Coins combo, right? So the 8 of Coins is pointing towards that stability, right? The stability of the 8. And the 8 is a very stable number. When you're looking at the 3 of Coins, which is the other work card, the 3 of Coins points to a new venture or a beginning, right? The 3 is birth. The 3 is beginnings. But the 8, we're sort of rounding that out, and we're coming into a stability or a firmness or firming up what we have that was started from the 3. And the 8, again, is just rock solid stability. And again, it's a work card. You see people working. Not only is this one person working, but he has help. He has some help with other people working, family. He has that structure and things like that. And until that structure is in place, and until the help is there, until the assistance is there, and that could mean that other people could be guiding you in this respect. It could be other people within maybe reading a book, or other people that have made videos on how to do that would be beneficial to you and be a big boon as far as getting started in a lot of respects for the other people. So the 8 of Coins, again, a rock solid, stable work card, followed by a fantastic use of your tools, a mastery of the elements of what you are doing, a mastery of all different types of tools. And again, the slow run-up speed, the build of the base, and things like that. So basically, yeah, I mean, overall, looking at it, just a fantastic spread for building a business. That's probably one of the best spreads. We could have had maybe the sun in there too, would be great. Maybe death at the beginning, sort of pointed you towards a change into that or something. But overall, I mean, that's just rock solid. That is rock solid. Koya D's, how is it going? Tarot Reads, how are you? Let's see, Lady Star Soul, what's coming up for me in love? Pinkie Pie, what a great name. Hello to you. Could you please read tarot with your own beautiful cards about my next job starting March 2nd? Are you kissing up? Is that like a compliment just to get read? I think so. That's a nice compliment, though. Well, thank you for your compliment about my beautiful cards. Okay. Anyway, please can I get a reading? Okay, sure, Pinkie Pie. Let me know what you want for a reading. By the way, there is no list. Just like the Tick cartoon says there is no spoon, there is no list. Donations take priority. Obviously, that makes sense. And then I pick completely random. Completely random. If you absolutely need a private reading, by the way, it's cheap. $30 for 20 minutes. We can talk. I'll videotape it so you can watch it all the time later. Just email me at that email address and we'll arrange it. Other than that, we're just sort of hanging out here. All right. Please, can I get a spiritual guidance reading? Brianna, hello. How's it going? Oh, Brianna joined. Hey there. I woke up too early for hiking, so I have a few minutes to join. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Please read tarot, your own beautiful cards. Please, third-party reading for me. What is a third-party reading? Just let me know the question about the third-party reading. Is there a fourth party? I always wonder about that. A third party would be reading for somebody else that's not here. But a fourth party reading, would that be reading for somebody else's somebody else? So like if you know Brianna, right? So Brianna wants a reading, but Brianna wasn't here. So that would be a third party reading. But what if Brianna had a friend and she wanted a reading for them? So you're asking about a reading for Brianna's friend. Is that a fourth party reading? Movia, hello, how's it going? You were born, what is my purpose and destiny? All right, you rock, keep rocking. Okay, cool, thanks. Missed out of an account, but I didn't see here. I'm not really sure. CC Dragon Fairy Tarot, welcome. Does my ex Jordan still love me? I believe there's a spiritual connection. I met him on the astral realm. Ooh, that sounds fun. My person, me, and the other girl. All right. I'd like a reading regarding my family situation. What's going on with your family situation? You read tarot for 18 years. That is a long time. All right. I wonder if there's like a fourth party reading. I've always wondered that. Didn't get my donation. No, I didn't get your donation. Donations pop up here. Does my Jordan still love me? I believe there's... Okay, let's do Lily. Does my Jordan still love me? LG wants to know, does Jordan still love me? I think we already did one like this, but I want to do it. I like your question. That's interesting. I had a connection with the spiritual realm. A spiritual realm. I think that's pretty cool. Please share what path I should be on. For this one, Joe, what's a good spiritual realm path? See, there's CC Dragon right there. What do I need to know about my relationship? All right, we'll do that one. I found you, CC. Maybe it just takes a while. Maybe it's Sunday morning. Thank you for your donation, by the way, CC. What should I know about my relationship? Right. I wish I could press a button and it closed that dialogue, but I can't. Okay. What would be a good one for a relationship there? I don't see a pop-up. That is so weird. I think the Hush Tarot would be great for this. Joe recommends the Hush Tarot for this. What do you think? Is there a Facebook group? I should get one. Angela, you're a genius. I should make a Facebook group. I have a, there it is. That is slow. A Facebook group, that would be great. I'm not really sure what I would do with a Facebook group. I'm horrifically lazy. I would probably let it just sort of sit there and never join it because I'm lazy. I do have a Discord. But I think I've joined that like twice in the past month for about 7 minutes total. So I'm not sure a Facebook group would do me good. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of time. I work 10 hours a day. And then I come home and then I do 2 streams. And then I do a video. So between those two, I'm booked out. But a Facebook group is a good idea. I like it. I like the idea. You're a genius. You are a genius. Let's see. His feelings towards me and the other dude are committed to. Please, Angela. Questions pick at random. That's right. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday. Have I a surprise? I hope so, Inga. Happy birthday. What's the question? What should I know about my relationship? We have a 6 of Wands. I think your relationship is going quite well. What should you know? Let's see if there's a surprise in here. Well, yeah, there's a pretty bad end to this relationship. Let's see. All right. This is for entertainment purposes only. Never make love decisions based upon a random fat man reading YouTube cards on the internet. So we start out with a 6 and then we end with a 3 of swords, which is the heartbreak card. I find that's kind of interesting. So I'm kind of wondering, what should I know about my relationship? Is this something long term? Is this something to where that you really feel that they're a soulmate, or is this something to where you're already seeing signs of detriment, or you're already seeing signs of problems? I'm kind of curious because we do have a lot of challenges sort of at the end of the spread. We start out well and we end poorly, which really is kind of confusing. I don't think I've ever seen this with a what do I expect about my relationship? What should I know about my relationship? I would say, again, entertainment purposes only, that the relationship is a short-term one. It's a short-term one. Julie says you're not fat anymore. That is correct. That is correct. So an ex-fat man. So I think it's a short-term relationship. And I say that because of, obviously, the last card within the mix here is kind of confusing. So let's look at what is in between this great start and this horrible end of the relationship. When I say horrible, I mean it's just a matter of, the heartbreak card. Maybe everything doesn't go as planned. So when you see this with a CC Dragon is confused. I'm confused as well. So we've been through. I don't understand what we've been through. Are you saying we are already broken up? Are you saying that the relationship is going together for 9 years? Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. I think that there's some challenges within the relationship. So how is the relationship going as far as challenges are concerned? It could be, again, something to where the relationship has a lot of different challenges that you sort of have to negotiate as it sort of goes along, right? So the cards in between, let's sort of look at that and find out what's going on. So the 7 of Swords being that it's almost like an imbalance of the relationship. One party seems to have more at stake, or one party seems to have a better time. One party seems to have sort of a mixture of feelings when it comes to the relationship. So it could be something where it's great one moment and sometimes there's challenges, or it's a great one moment and sometimes it has a bit of hurdles or obstacles that you have to sort of get through in order to get through that. But it seems that you are able to negotiate. Obviously, you've been together for a long time. The Temperance card points to that maybe negotiation, or able to find a middle ground as far as that goes. It also could be an on and off type thing, to where one time it's going fantastic and you have it for a few months where it's just absolutely wonderful, and then there's just a heap of challenges at the end of it. That could also be how the 3 of Swords is pointing as well. But we do have the challenges within the relationship. So what should you know about the relationship is basically not going to be, smooth all the time. There are going to be times to where you have to meet in the middle and you have to negotiate out some things, and it could be some challenges involved with that. But I think as far as the Temperance card is concerned, and you're saying you've been together 9 years, that is, something that you're going to be able to handle quite well. Not really going to be a problem. So as far as what should you know, again, we have a bit of a challenge at the end, but if you can overcome that, the challenges may not be a bad thing at all. It may be something that spices up the relationship. It may be something that makes it more interesting. Maybe not the exactly, the boring everyday 1950s sitcom type relationship. It could be something where you have to work at it. But if you're able to do that, that's fantastic. I don't really see any, cards that would indicate, just a beautiful, fantastic, relationship that goes smoothly 100% of the time. So, but that's pretty much all relationships. So, right? Anyway, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. And let's find out who is next. I just did a reading for myself and I'm highly confused. Okay, that's not good. Okay, should be worried about my health. I hope not. Shelly, thank you for joining. Pinkie Pie, what does he want with me? All right. Good morning. Get another busy day today. Just want to say hello. Hello. How's it going? All right. Valentina. Valentina, I remember you from last night. Let's see. I told you to come back, and I didn't read for you, and you were upset last night. Let's get a reading for you today and find out. Valentina, what are Carlo? Valentina says, what are Carlo? I don't think it's what are Carlo. You want to know if they're cheating, right? Was that it? Carlo cheating? I think that was your question last night. Let me know. Let's see, thought isn't for everyone. That's right. Okay, feelings towards me, is he faithful? That's right. That's right. That's what Valentina wanted to know. Other girl with whom he committed to. I'm in a third party. What are his feelings towards me and the other girl with whom he committed to? Well, that is confusing. We have a ton of people. Sunday mornings are kind of embarrassing for me because I just woke up and we have more people than last night. All right. Valentina, Carlo cheating. Shelly R. Shelly R wants to know what? Shelly R, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Shelly, did you have a question? Did you have a question? Should I be worried about my health? You did have a question. Valentina, we'll come back to you in a minute. Shelly R wants to know about her health. Let's see. Should I be worried about my health? All right, we'll find out. By the way, we're doing the medical tarot. I'm doing the medical tarot today. I have the video made. I have the Canva presentation made. It's going to be fantastic. What would be a good worried about my health deck? I'm thinking this might hurt tarot. This might hurt tarot. How do you donate? There's a $sign right there. I assume you're on your phone. 90% of you are on your phone, according to the metrics. Right there. There's a $sign. You click it, and it'll pull up a PayPal thing. If you're on a browser that has blocking or pop-up blockers like Brave is such a wonderful browser. It is. But it does block pop-ups. And when I try to donate to other streams, it blocks it. So disable any block, and it'll pop up with a YouTube will prompt you for payment, basically. And then you throw in there something. Am I able to make correct decisions when moving out? Let's see. Yes, see it? Cool. Okay, the deck is beautiful. Yeah, it is. This might hurt Darrow is absolutely gorgeous. So, shall we be concerned about my health? We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think your health is... I think you're having some minor issues. But one is not showing up in any show up in my account. Okay, not really sure what's going on. I did see your donation. I gave you a reading. Let me know what else you need. Personal question, but are you in a relationship? Julie wants to know. Julie, are you hitting on me? I think Julie's hitting on me. Hello, Julie. You know, your icon is very cute. I like your icon. I like your picture. No, but I'm okay. Am I in a relationship? No. It's complicated. Does that make sense? You know, the Facebook status, it's complicated. Anyway, should I be worried about my health? Basically, no. I think you're having some issues. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask the question. So, master of the obvious, right? If somebody asks, should I be worried about my health? They're not going to ask that when everything's going great. Something is up. So let me know what is up. So I'm kind of curious now what's going on. But basically, you do have some minor issues as indicated by the Five of Cups. I do think worry is a lot of this as well. So I know, Julie, I'm kidding. I know. But yeah, so the page, we're sort of moving into that space of, I wonder if something is going on. I'm having some type of things happen. So let me know. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what is going on with your health. You do have the Four of Cups. I think that there could be some possibilities with some issues with food. And I say that because the Four of Cups, being offered something. Julie's stuck on this. Julie, I was kidding. It's a joke. Joke humor. It's ex-fat man humor on YouTube. Four of Cups does point to something with food. I think there's something with food or drink that's related to this. And I say that because the Four of Cups being the dissatisfaction with what you're being offered. It's almost like either food or drink aren't going down well, or something is happening to where it's being rejected, not literally rejected, but it's something to where that you're having some sort of an issues, and you're sort of things aren't moving through at the speed, or moving through at the place that you need it to be. If that makes sense. Again, vague. I don't know exactly what your health issues are, but worried about your health, I do think something's related to food. Again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play a doctor on TV. So this is not medical advice, nor is it any advice to do anything different than what you're doing. If you're sick, you need to see a doctor, basically, right? You need to see a doctor. A doctor spent 10 years in school to help you. I did not spend any time in school to help you. I throw down tarot cards and watching Humorous Man. Okay, yeah. So I'm a fluffy, humorous man, as Julie says. So I'm a fluffy, humorous man. A doctor is an expert. He's worked for 10 years. He spent $1 million getting his education. That's a person you need to see about your health. But that said, again, Page of Pentacles, there is that concern. You're looking at something. You'll see this in the card. We're staring at something. We're looking at something. Something is up. Something is moving around. Something's going on. Healing, Wisdom, Light. Hello. Thank you greatly for your donation. We'll get to you in just a second. So you're looking at something, and something as far as food or drink, something's not going down well, something's affecting you. Something that you're eating or drinking is affecting you, and something is happening. The world indicates that this is not a huge issue. This is not something big. The world is a very positive card, extremely positive card, and it's sort of at the end. It's sort of at the end of your journey. At the end of all of this, you're going to be okay. I don't think there's anything to be about your health going to be okay. But as you said, should I be worried? You already are. You already are worried. The Five of Cups points to that worry. It points to that something's up. You have the Four of Cups, which is also sort of that worry. The Five of Cups worrying even more. I think you should quit worrying. Make sure to get checked out. But I don't think it's something major. I don't think it's something severe. I don't think it's something that is going to be really bad. And the Queen of Wands, I think that your doctor, again, some expert, somebody who knows what they're doing, is going to be able to sort of find out what is happening and determine what is going on in the best route for you. But as far as clues, we have 2 food, drink clues up here, and we also have that you're sort of staring at it. Whatever you think it is what it probably is. I mean, we're looking right at the problem. We're staring directly at the problem. Whatever you think it is might be exactly what it is. So again, very vague, but again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. As Julie says, I am a fluffy man who just reads tarot on the internet. I think I've managed to become a Patreon. I'm not with technology. Well, Helen, thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not a great Patreon supporter, I don't have a link. No, I do have a link in the description, I think. Yes, for Patreon support. I appreciate it. Throws a couple of extra bucks my way. We're making medical tarot. We have it. It's made. I'm making the video. I'm posting it today. It's so exciting. I'm so exciting. Shelly R. Yeah, Shelly R. Worried about my health. Okay, we did that. Healing Wisdom Light wants to know, I have been going through a lot. I'm truly spiritually favored. Thank you so much. Let me find out. Fluffy is good. That's right. Fluffy is good. All right. Valentina will get to you after this, unless we get another donation. All right. Let's see. HWL. Am I truly spiritually favored? Let's find out. What is a good spiritually favored deck? I'm thinking, somebody just asked about the Light Seers Tarot. I'm thinking the Light Seers Tarot would be fantastic for this if I can find it. Where'd it go? Where are you? Here you are. I use this one quite a bit. Absolutely love this. Who will be next? Pinkie Pie wants to know. Valentina will be next. Valentina has been on the stream, I think, 3 times asking questions, and she always gets overridden by donations. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Sophia, good morning to you. It's so good to see you. Sophia, by the way, is like the supreme ultimate supporter of the channel. Sophia makes amazing comments on all the videos. She's a Patreon supporter. Sophia just has the most positive outlook of any person I've ever seen. Just makes all these great comments. Really keeps me motivated. You know, your comments and all that stuff really keep me motivated to keep coming back and hanging out and all that. Because reading tarot every day, twice a day sometimes, is a lot of work. Believe it or not, is a lot of work. So comments all of that really make me motivated to come back. I love all the support. It does make everything nicer. It really does. Sophia is amazing. All right. Am I truly spiritually favored? I don't think I've ever had that question before. Oh, let's find out. Do I have a chance to get a new job from abroad? That's a goodness. Joe, Fluffy's funny. Slamming other people to be funny. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm not really sure how to answer. Am I truly spiritually favored? Let's look just raw cards as far as this goes. As far as spiritual, we have Strength and the Wheel, which are two very positive, as far as that's concerned, cards. And they're majors. The major's located right in the middle. We have a very positive Four of Wands card, sort of a build-up into that. And then a Three of Wands card, sort of endless possibilities, or a lot of different possibilities of where to go, right? Of where to go. And it's also called Virtue, by the way. A beautiful, beautiful card, Three of Wands. And then the Four of Cups, trying to keep going. So let's look at what we have in the spread. Basically, Four of Wands. Now, a lot of decks point to this as the home card. And you see this in most decks. So it's the home card. It's that stable wands. The world where the wands are propped up. They're forming a house, basically, but it's sort of a pretend house. And a lot of decks have that house being still built. You'll look at the Slow Tarot, for example. The house is currently being built. It's not there already. It's being built. And so, you know, that's a situation where you currently are getting into that spiritually favored realm. So it is a progress being moved forward. It is something to where you are getting favored. I believe that you do have a good spiritual connection, as indicated by the other cards we'll talk about in a moment, right? In a moment. So the next card is Strength. For that spiritually favored aspect, a lot of that is going to come from the strength of doing the day-to-day activities that you're doing in that realm. The day-to-day activities are extremely important. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which obviously, as any book will tell you, is the day-to-day activities. What goes around comes around. Not it's cycles. It's like the moon, right? What goes around comes around. We have the cycles at the day-to-day activity. Having strength during those day-to-day activities in the spiritual realm is very important. And it's going to be something to where you can sort of hook into that. And that's really going to help as far as being spiritually favored. So do you have extra abilities in the spiritual realm? I do think so. The Three of Wands says you have a lot of different possibilities within that realm. I don't think that you're limited. You're not as limited as you think you are within that realm. Again, we have the buildup of that stability. You are building that stability. Do you have 100% yet? No, it is green screening. Yeah, this one spot right here, that is an exact copy of my green screen. You are correct. But you have to admit, for a green screen, all the green on here, I just have a couple of spots. That's not bad. I have a very high tolerance. Anyway, so yeah, you do have strength within that realm. You do have possibilities within that realm, and you do have more possibilities than maybe most people within that realm, just in my opinion, of looking at the Three of Wands, because that is sort of looking out into the openness, looking out into the gap, and seeing all the possibilities, seeing what you can do. So the Four of Cups sort of points to, don't be dissatisfied with your progress. A lot of times when we're making progress within a realm, within, let's say, the spiritual realm, within the job realm, within the love realm, we sort of get burned out. And so just don't burn out. Take it easy, take it relaxed, and find that place to where you're comfortable, where you're 100% comfortable. That's going to be key for you, being 100% comfortable with that. And that's going to be key for you to keep going. And the Four of Cups just says, don't be dissatisfied with it. Keep going on, and it'll be okay. Julie wants to know, Lenormand, it's tonight, Julie. Julie, tonight is Lenormand night. We have it. We have it. I think I've said what I want to say about the green screen. Julie, are you the one that hates the green screen? Are you the one that hates the green screen? No, Julie. No, don't hate. Don't hate. It's beautiful. It's green screen. It's beautiful. So tonight, by the way, we're going to unveil the grand tableau. The grand tableau. We're going to do Lenormand readings tonight. Let's check this out. Hang on. We'll get zoomed out. Look at this. Look at that. We're going to have Lenormand readings tonight using this beautiful cloth. This is from Ciro Marchetti, by the way. Ciro Marchetti. We're going to do Lenormand readings. So here's how Lenormand works tonight. We're basically going to pick a number between 1 and 36. And Alexa is going to do that for us. So Alexa is going to pick a random number. We're going to start. So if Alexa says 12, then we're going to start here and go 9 cards. So from 12, we're going to move this up and we're going to have 9 cards spread starting from 12. And that is going to be our Lenormand. And the reason we do that is because the Lenormand background is going to be important to the cards. Because if you have the mountain, we have these challenges, we have these delays, we have all sorts of things with the mountain. If we have a card on top of that, I don't have a Lenormand cards in the room, but if we have a card on top of that, then that relates to the mountain. That relates to the mountain. There could be delays with the fighting. You know, this is not a Lenormand card. Everybody's going to make fun of me because I don't have Lenormand. I don't want to go get it because I don't like dead space within the stream. Anyway, so yeah, Lenormand tonight, 9 card spread. Alexa will pick where we start. It's going to be highly exciting. Anyway, I think you're good with the spiritual realm. Let me know if that resonated. I just ordered that from China. What did you order? Let's see. I'm in a third party. What are his feelings towards me and the other girl with whom we'll be committed to? Oh, whoa, what's going on with that? We have a balloon with Aquarius. We have an Aquarius balloon. Okay, Scorpio with Aquarius. All right, that is an interesting combination. That is a very interesting combination. All right, so Valentina, you almost did reading, then you forgot after someone donated. Let's see, almost did reading. Healing Wisdom Light, I did that one. Shelley, I did that one. Cece, I did that one. When you say you almost did that reading, I think you're talking about Valentina. I told Valentina, so Valentina's been coming in here. Valentina, thank you for your patience. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see, thank you so much. Cool. Valentina's been wanting to know about if someone has been cheating. And I think she's been on here like 3 times, and I feel bad because I haven't gotten to her yet because everybody donated. So let's do Valentina. No, I wasn't upset. Haha. Well, that's good. All right. I'm still scrolling. This is the dead part of the day right here. Tarot reads, news reading. Still looking for Valentina. Wow, that is a lot of chat. I'm still looking for Valentina's question. All right. Ghetto Flamingo, what a great name. That's awesome. All right, Valentina, we got a donation. I'm sorry, Valentina. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay, Ghetto Flamingo wants to know. Lily Guild wants a reading. Yeah, I know a lot of people want a reading. By the way, I can't put something on the screen. What's going on with that? Oh, I need to go to the love screen. By the way, there's no list. Donations take priority. Then I pick at random. But yeah, there's always donations, it seems. Let's find out. Ghetto Flamingo. So Valentina, I'm actually going to make you a dedicated video today, Valentina. So don't worry, fear not. If you don't see Valentina, I'll make you a dedicated video today. All right. So GF, thank you so much for your donation. Let's see. Start a new career. Will I be working for myself? Well, let's find out if you'll be working for yourself. Valentina should go first. Valentina's getting a dedicated video. Making a dedicated 8-minute video for Valentina today. So she's covered. She's covered good. All right. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you're interested in beautiful cards, by the way, we have the Echoes of Nature's Rounding Up on Kickstarter. If you don't have your deck, please order it. If I don't make it, then I may go to, I don't know where I'll go. I may go to Indiegogo if I don't make Kickstarter. I don't know what's going to happen. You never know. So you're starting a new career, you're working for yourself. How's it going to go? That's basically the question. What is a good new career deck? I'm thinking the Thoth, if I could find it. There it is. The Thoth. I need to make a video of my setup and you'll understand why I can't find anything. That is very nice. There's no list. Valentina says, haha, don't worry. I am worried, Valentina. You've been here so much. You're such a wonderful supporter. I greatly appreciate it. You being here and hanging out. All of that good stuff. Am I making a good decision to move out? Pranitha? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Pinkie Pie, a bunch of check marks. Cool. All right, let's do a shuffle. I'm not able to get here tonight. 1:30 a.m. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. I'm not here alone. Inga says I'm not here alone. I'm not sure. So Inga, you brought a crowd. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the Thoth. That's right. We had 43 people watching a minute ago. That's a lot. I mean, I'm just chilling out. It's Sunday morning. Sunday mornings are pretty relaxed, but we have a lot of activity today, which is good. I love a lot of activity. Joe, you know I get bored easy. I love activity. I love a lot of people sort of hanging out there. Sort of hanging out. All right. So let's find out about this. We have some great cards. It's a great card. Self-employment, as far as a great card. So, again, we're back to the Magician. Again, we're back to the, about to the mastery of your tools. So, starting a new career, will you be working toward yourself, right? I've ordered the extended Ciro Marchetti Lenormand on AliExpress. Oh, I didn't know it was on AliExpress. Everything is on AliExpress. I really should, I really should look. That's good. So any work reading, right? Let's talk about tarot for a minute. Any work reading, if it starts with something great, starts with something amazing, what qualifies as amazing? By the way, I'm making a video series on how to read every question, how to read a work question, how to read love questions, etc. Work reading, what you want to see at the start. Magician. Probably the Magician, as far as self-employment, is going to be the absolute best card that you're going to see in a spread, period. I know some people are going to argue, what about the Ace of Coins? I agree the Ace of Coins would be an excellent one as well. What about the 3 or the 8 of Coins would be excellent as well. But when we're talking about self-employment, the Magician really points to the ability to communicate with people, because that's what self-employment is. It's communicating with people and talking to people and getting that business and recruiting people in, getting people excited, getting people motivated. If you have the Ace of Coins, sure, you have a great new adventure. You have a great new adventure, but the Magician points to your ability to talk to those people and to rope them in and to get them excited about what you're doing. And Mercury being the biggest part of that, not only the aspect of mastery of your tools or mastery of your art, which is critical to starting a business. If you don't have that mastery, if you have issues getting started, in other words, let's say I want to read tarot full time, but I'm bad at tarot reading or something, right? That's going to be a stumbling block and it's going to be a hindrance to getting started with that. But the Magician means that you're ready for that, you're prepared for that, and this is step 1, and step 1 is a big, big step. We have an Ace immediately after that. Now, this is not the Ace of Pentacles, obviously. This is the Ace of Cups. How does that sort of relate into this? It is that emotional satisfaction from working to yourself. Because working for yourself is harder than working for somebody else. Let's admit it. Let's admit it. Being self-employed is hard. It is hard. It's more hours than working for somebody else. It's more work than working for somebody else. And there's more on the line, like your butt is on the line when you're self-employed. If I go to work and I have a bad day, I call in sick. I get a free sick day. I still get paid. You're working for yourself and you're sick. You don't get paid for that day. I mean, it's a lot of work. And being emotionally satisfied, having that emotional satisfaction and having that enthusiasm, as we have with the Ace of Cups, is critical for working for yourself. It is. You have to have that. You have to have that motivation and that passion to do the extra amount of work, to do the work on the sick days when you just feel terrible and you just feel like laying in bed. To do that extra work, and that is there, that passion is there. You have the mastery, you have the ability to communicate, you have the ability to get people excited, and you're excited yourself. That's going to be resonated to the people that you talk to. It is. It's going to be resonated to the people that you talk to. Like you said, it's worth it. It's worth it. Right. The Ace of Cups, that satisfaction. Now we're moving into the stability realm. The stability realm. It's going to be a bit unstable at first. We have domain. We have it upside down. We have that delay for the stability. It's going to be a bit unstable as you sort of run in. I'm sort of running into this business. I'm running in as fast as I can. I have the wands. I have the fiery energy. It's not exactly stable. In other words, you're not making 100K in the first day. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's pointing out the master of the obvious here. It makes sense. We're not have that stability. So the two wands crossed indicates the stable use of fire, the stable use of that energy that you have. All that satisfaction, all of that excitement is, to be expected. The instability, it's easy for me to say, have some water. Green screen water, by the way. You see the green screen underneath it? See the cap, green screens? Julie hates the green screen. Julie, you're still here. Do you hate the green screen cap? What do you think? All right. So, that unstable force as we move into there. And as we move into there, the passion, we're going to be able to move through this. We have the passion. We have the mastery. Who cares? We're going to be able to move through. Let's move on through. No problem at all. All right. You may be moving around more than expected. So this is an unusual card as far as this. This is sort of the home, the stableness, but it's not a Four of Wands, right? We're talking about more of a stableness of income. And I do think a stableness of income is coming after the delay from the unstable beginning. And then we have the absolute emotional joy, emotional satisfaction as things progress and as things go well. I think that we have that satisfaction and that rock solid stability as far as that's concerned at the end. So yes, what a beautiful reading. What a beautiful reading. I know I spent a lot of time on this, but I want to sort of point out the power of the magician. The magician really stands up and just gets his magic wand and just moves everything aside because he is extremely powerful in these types of readings. Anyway, but start a new career would have been working for myself. I sort of overemphasized it. I apologize. But, that's it. Anyway, we still have some time. I'm going to go an extra mile here and do Valentina's. We'll do Valentina's. That way I don't have to do an extra video because I already have the medical tarot already, and I want to concentrate on that today. All right, finally, drum roll. Let's hear a drum roll in chat. Let's hear a drum roll in chat. Is my Carlo cheating? Drum roll in chat. We're finally getting to it. I think poor Valentina has been here, I think, like 3 solid days asking this question. We need Joe, we need a good deck for this. Joe, you need to recommend something. I'm thinking the Revival Art Tarot, Joe. What do you think? I hit the camera, I'm sorry. The Revival Art Tarot. Let's find out about it. Carlo. Dora wants to know, please tell me what I need to know about my life at this time. All right. Drum roll. We have a drum roll in chat with the Revival Art Tarot. I think this is the best deck I've purchased in the past 5 years. I'm sorry to say. I know people are going to say, are you crazy? Are you crazy? What about the Light Seers? I love the Light Seers. What about the Dark Mansion? I love the Dark Mansion too, but the Revival Art, my God, this deck is gorgeous. And the deck is thick. Look how thick this deck is. Look at that. That's insane. That's thicker than mine. And mine has a gazillion cards. Look at that. I think that's actually thicker than the Echoes of Nature, which is startling because mine weighs about 20 pounds. By the way, what is the Echoes of Nature, you ask? Go check it out. There it is right there. Revival Art Tarot. Jeez. I can tell you're going to get me to purchase this one. I'm telling you, the cards in person are so vibrant and gorgeous. And Valentina gets the deluxe treatment right now. Valentina has been around in chat. Valentina, thank you for your patience. I can't imagine coming here and asking this question and then, the fluffy man doing the readings, has been ignoring you the whole time. But I'm telling you how it works. There's no list. Donations take the priority. And then I pick at random. All right, but let's not have a cheating spouse after all this time. Come on. Let's not have a cheating spouse after all this time. Let's have some good cards in here. Good cards. Unlike Brianna's reading with the Thoth, which was terrible for that interview, which she had to cancel. Okay, so before we start, never, ever make relationship decisions based upon a fluffy man reading your cards on YouTube. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Use your better judgment. I'm just saying, right? Use your better judgment. This is the last reading, by the way. Ending soon. I like Sunday morning. It's so casual and I'm so weird. Look how beautiful these cards are. That is stunning. I'm just overwhelmed by how great the cards are. All right, let's find out if they're cheating. We do have the Chariot. That's not the card I wanted to see. Joe, this is not the card I wanted to see. You know, it's just not. Just tell me what you see. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. I love the Tarot in Wonderland. That is such a beautiful deck. It is. Barbara Moore knows what she's doing. Readings for entertainment purposes based on Fluffy Virgo. That's right. The Two of Coins, there are choices to be made. The Chariot, there is movement happening. We have different choices. We have different emotional choices, emotional, earthly type choices. Where to go, what to do, we're not sure, but we have a couple of different choices, which is not the best way to start this. So now we have even a worse card, which is the Chariot. So if you're asking about someone cheating, the Chariot is not something I want to see. I don't want to see death. I don't want to see Tower. A lot of things I don't want to see. I don't want to see the Eight of Wands either. I want to see some stability. Give me the Lovers. Give me the Two of Cups. Throw me a bone here. Revival Art needs to throw me a bone here, and I'm not getting it. I think I'm getting a bit of movement, a bit of activity towards that. So we're getting a bit activity towards, exit stage right. So the Seven of Wands, I believe that there's a lot of indecision behind the Chariot. I believe that there's a lot of indecision behind the choices. I think that there is some temptation there. The Seven of Wands pointing sort of towards that, trying to figure out what you want, trying to be peaceful with what you want. There's not a lot of peace. It needs to be more peace. There needs to be more stability within what's currently there. So if you're looking for what to work on the stability, work on, trying to make each other happy, getting that middle ground and trying to figure out how that goes. Now, the Knight of Coins, again, points me to a bit of that movement. The Knight is movement back. So I think it's a double-edged sword. We do have that temptation. We do have maybe a bit of movement towards the baby mama, as you say. Keep drawing cards. That's right. Julie has it. We just need to keep drawing until we find something great. What is the next card? The next card is the Tower. Julie, why did you do this to me? Julie said, keep drawing and you'll get a good card. And I got the Tower. Julie, let's make like that didn't happen. Okay. But yeah, the Knight points this direction towards the past. The past is going to be with you. So I believe that there is that indecision. There is that waffling back and forth. There is that indecision, that indecisiveness. There is that temptation there. And there is that movement towards what, you fear. Can you work it out? I think yes. The Magician says you can work it out. I think things are fixable. I think things are repairable. I think things can come back to normal. But the temptation will always be there. I don't think you're just going to make it go away. The Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Knight, all point to bad signs. And I don't think this is going to go away anytime soon. You're going to have to deal with this in your own manner, right? You have to deal with this in your own manner. And the Magician says it can be worked out. This is nothing fatal. Any relationship has temptation. When you have an ex involved, when you have things involved. I think it's going to be worked out. I think it's going to be workable. So Valentina wants to know, so there's not love. Yes, of course there's love. He's in the relationship. If there wasn't love, he'd leave the relationship. He's in the relationship. So you do have the magician, again, points to there is love, there is stability, there is possibility to just continue on. But as far as the temptation goes, it's always going to be there as long as this person's there. It's just a matter of working out your relationship and getting to terms with your relationship and finding, a happy middle ground, finding a place where both parties can be happy. But yeah, there is love and there is that stability. The magician points to that. Again, everything is fixable. Everything is okay. It's just a matter of the temptation is sort of rolling around. That doesn't mean that anyone has to take the bait. You don't have to take the bait, even though the temptation is there. But there is love and it is fixable. Bottom line, the magician ends it. Don't draw another card. Don't draw another card. That's a terrible card. That's a bad card. Bad card. Go back into the pile. There you go. But yeah, the magician points, as the end card points to, there is that love. There is that stability if you can get it to be more stable. But I mean, yeah, there is that. But again, this is entertainment purposes only. Never, ever, ever take your relationship to be what the fluffy man says. And I am the fluffy man. And the fluffy man now has the mouse on screen because the fluffy man is moving this around and about to go to the ending screen. Why am I doing this when I have the Stream Deck? Okay, so that is the end. I'll be back at 6:30 tonight. And I'm here every single night. If you didn't get your question answered, please come back. I'd love to see you. And we will see you then.